For nearly a decade, Henry Cavill embodied Superman like no other actor before him. With his commanding presence, heroic physique, and unshakable dedication, Cavill wasn't just playing Superman. He was Superman. Hello, viewers. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more videos. Fans around the world believed he was irreplaceable. So when DC Studios abruptly announced that Cavill was no longer their Superman, the shockwaves were immediate. The official line was that DC wanted to go in a new direction. But insiders whisper a darker truth. Cavill wasn't simply recast. He was fired. And the real reason is worse than fans ever imagined. The public story versus the private truth. Publicly, James Gunn and Peter Safran, the new heads of DC Studios, assured fans this was all about a fresh start. They want a younger Superman to kick off their 10-year plan, beginning with Superman Legacy. Gunn framed it as a creative decision, not personal. But behind the scenes, Cavill's exit was messy. Insiders say Warner Brothers executives had been frustrated with Cavill long before Gunn's arrival. Despite his loyalty and passion, Cavill was seen as too controlling. He fought for faithful adaptations, pushed back against story changes, and held the studio accountable. What fans saw as dedication, executives interpreted as resistance. The Black Adam disaster. Cavill's firing can't be separated from Black Adam. Dwayne Johnson personally fought to get Cavill's Superman cameo into the movie, teasing a massive future showdown between Superman and Black Adam. Cavill was told to announce his official return. He even posted on Instagram, "I am back as Superman." But just weeks later, that return was erased. Gunn's reboot made Cavill obsolete. Insiders claim studio executives were furious at Johnson for forcing their hand. In their eyes, Cavill's cameo created chaos, fueling expectations the new leadership didn't want to deliver on. Cavill, caught in the middle, became collateral damage. Burned bridges with Warner Brothers. By the time Gunn stepped in, Cavill had already burned bridges, though unintentionally. His departure from The Witcher also played into the narrative. Fans believe he left to fully commit to Superman, but executives saw it differently. To them, Cavill's career moves showed a risky overconfidence. They didn't see him as a team player anymore. They saw him as a liability. Reports suggest Warner Brothers executives didn't trust Cavill's ability to align with their evolving vision. To them, firing him wasn't just a creative choice. It was a clean break from the baggage of the Snyderverse, Dwayne Johnson's power plays, and Cavill's stubborn devotion to comic-accurate Superman. The fans' outrage. When the news broke, fans were livid. Social media exploded with hashtags like #BringBackCavill and #CavillIsSuperman. To millions of people, Cavill's firing wasn't just a casting decision. It was a betrayal. Fans had waited years for Cavill to get the Superman sequel he deserved, only to watch the opportunity stolen in broad daylight. Some even accused Warner Brothers of stringing Cavill along. After all, why let him announce his comeback if the plan was to fire him weeks later? To many, it felt like Hollywood's cruelest bait-and-switch. Worse than you think. Here's the part that stings the most. Cavill didn't lose Superman because of bad performance, lack of fan support, or box office numbers. He lost it because of politics. Hollywood is a machine that rewards compliance, and Cavill, with his unwavering love for the character, simply cared too much. He fought for Superman in ways executives found inconvenient. In the end, passion was punished. Cavill's next chapter. Despite the heartbreak, Cavill hasn't been broken. He's now spearheading Amazon's Warhammer 40,000, a project he's dreamed about for years. It's proof that he doesn't need Warner Brothers to succeed. In fact, Cavill may thrive more without them, finally free to shape projects that reflect his vision. But for fans, the pain remains. Superman will live on, but without the actor they believed was perfect for the role. Gunn's Superman may soar, but Cavill's firing will always hang over the franchise like a storm cloud. Final thoughts. The real reason Henry Cavill was fired is not because of creative direction. It's because Hollywood doesn't know how to handle someone who cares too deeply. Cavill wanted to protect Superman's legacy, but the industry punished him for it. In the end, Cavill's Superman wasn't just fired, he was betrayed. And that betrayal will echo in Hollywood for years to come.